What's up, party people? Hey, I've got a couple of interesting European problems here today that I've been diagnosing, and I want to share them with you. What's going on with these things? First things first, we got to shine up that twin power turbo. Okay, that's a huge improvement right there. This one's making a ton of noise, two different types of noises. One, it's got a high-pitched kind of, like, it almost sounds like a vacuum leak noise, and the other is kind of a groaning bearing noise. So I'll show you how I'm looking at that. With this 535i running, you can hear the sounds. Just off idle, you'll hear the whooshy sounds from like the vacuum leak sound, and at higher RPMs, when it's cold, then you'll hear kind of the groaning sound. So let's see what it does. So right away you can kind of hear the whoosh, since it's, yeah, as it revs up you can hear it more. And there's the groaning. I use my hood prop to prop the gas pedal down and just give myself a little bit more RPMs. And then I use my stethoscope to kind of narrow it down. And let's see if we can hear, with this adapter on it, I can hear a general area. And let's see if we can get you guys in on it. Put this on the microphone, see how this sounds. Probably got off of hello, 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 hello. Okay, where's it coming from? Well, I believe it might be coming from the tensioner bearing down there. And when I give it more RPMs, the groaning sounds like it's coming from there. And when I put the diaphragm attachment on this, then it is super noisy at the tensioner. So I think I'm going to do the tensioner. I'm also going to do the O-rings for the oil filter housing. So the other one is this Audi A3 S-Line 3.2. I think it's the VR6. It's back. It's got like a vacuum leak sound, and the RPMs fluctuate. And it just runs kind of rough. There's no check engine light or anything yet. Oh, these horns, these trains, killing me. Yeah. So what I'm hearing is just a general vacuum sound, Lord, from this area. And what will eventually happen is this thing will start screaming, bloody murder. And I had a BMW with the same scenario here, and it turned out to be the breather. And I think the breather, the PCV, is built into the valve cover on this. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I have to take off the intake manifold and replace the whole valve cover. So another way you can tell is if you can take off the oil cap. And holy shit, see how bad it runs? That's like complete open vacuum. So what I think what happens, what the noise is maybe the front main seal is pulling air through it, and then since the crankshaft is spinning, it sounds like a bearing noise, a high-pitched bearing noise. Because I mean, it sounds like it's coming from over here, which is amazing. So I still need to do some research on this to see what I have to replace to get the crankcase pressure back in checker. So there's another video about my boring day at the garage, but I thought it was interesting because I got a new microphone, which is right here. Hello world. And I wanted to test it, see how it sounds. So I wonder how the doctors, what are those called again? Can you help me? Please remind me. They're the stethoscope? Stethoscope, is that right? It's Google time. Yeah, stethoscope. A little distracted trying to get somebody to go to a Mariners game with me. But yeah, so hopefully that turned out cool and interesting, and I can implement that in the future, like on test drives. I think this microphone's going to be great. But anyway, thanks again for the thumbs up and the subscriptions and the general love. I'm glad I can share my day with you. So welcome. See you in the next one.